that information lined up with your information, so you were fine. But then I introduced the conflict. I said I travel a lot so I could see them all. Because you were curious throughout the conflict, you got to the next stage, which was revelation, exposed by your laughter. So there was information, then there was conflict, then there's revelation. I'll submit to you that without the conflict, there's no revelation. I'll show it to you right now. So I have 5 kids, and I love them. See? Nothing. Just staring at me because there's no conflict. If conflict wasn't valuable, could we possibly say that Jesus could have came to the earth, started his ministry, and died in his sleep? But he didn't. He went through a whole conflict on his way to the cross so we could have the revelation we currently have. But what are you doing in your marriage, and in your life, and in your desire to be an entrepreneur? What are you doing? You're avoiding the conflict. In fact, you don't just avoid it, you choose to compromise. You hear it all the time. Marriage is all about compromise. Is it? If a bridge was compromised, would you drive over it? Ladies, anybody here want a compromise outfit? Fellas, let's go on a compromise roller coaster right now. Come on, let's go. You don't want any of those things compromised, so why would you live in and or create a compromised relationship? Why would you sit in your seat and not take action to the things God is calling you to do? Why would you compromise instead of taking action? When you compromise, you fail to realize. So here's what happened in a marriage when people compromise. You got this big fight. You all mad. Then y'all just come up with a compromise, either spoken or unspoken. So whatever that thing is, now you got to sweep it under the rug. Now there's a lump in your rug. You wonder why your spouse is tripping. Because there's a lump in your rug. And then the more you compromise, the more lumps you got in your rug. Now you find yourself negotiating your way through your relationship, and you start using phrases like, I don't know what happened. We just don't seem to have anything to talk about anymore. And then you go to work, and there's somebody there, and it seems like you could talk about anything. It's because that relationship isn't over-compromised yet. It's because you've been avoiding the conflict. Yet we've sat here for 18 minutes right now, and you guys have enjoyed conflict. You've enjoyed the revelation that doesn't happen if not for conflict in the form of comedy. So if you want revelation in your life, you got to get curious. Internally curious, or you'll be externally furious. I'm going to do another joke, then we're going to do it. So I went into this business, and it was clear they did not want to serve me because of the color of my skin. I'm not going back to that tanning salon. Listen, the only reason I went into a tanning salon is because I wanted to come out of a tanning salon. I timed it perfect too. I was walking out, these 2 little white ladies was walking in. I was like, yo, they didn't calibrate, they ain't calibrate. But I can snap on beat now, so. All right, we're gonna dip back in real quick, right? We was laughing, went deep, laughed a little more, dip back in, and I'm out. Some of you guys have been dealing with conflict since you've been here. When I first signed up for Life Surge, before I signed up, I had to know what these people was about. Talking about worship, cool. They're talking about wealth and church. Wait, hold on, I'm confused. How they doing this? I had to pass that conflict up to see these are some legit, for real, loving Jesus people, like for real. But I had to do the work first. You guys right now, some of you are in your seat and you're dealing with a conflict, you don't know what to do. But I'm telling you, when you understand how to be curious as opposed to furious, you get to another level in your career and life. I used to be at the point where at my autographs line, we have autograph lines at the end of my events, right? And I used to always look and see what merchandise people bought because I'm doing the math on the money. I'm no longer concerned about the finances anymore. Not because there's so much finances there, it's just because God has given me a different perspective that's way bigger than that. And you have the opportunity to get theirs too. But let me show you what happens when you get to that place. So I'm in an autograph line, and instead of paying attention to this, my ears are open differently. When you're not focused on survival, you hear different things. God has called you to help other people. So I hear this about this family, and I start investigating. We have a picture of the family. It's the Richardson family. You got a picture, right? That's the family. Look at the little boy between his dad's legs. He's doing too much, right? It's a beautiful family. Let me tell you about the Richardsons. So they have 5 biological kids. And then they also adopted 2 teenagers. At the same time, you take the picture now. I need people to look at me, okay? At the same time, they were fostering 5 siblings, all under the age of 7. That's a bunch of kids. Then somehow, one of their vehicles got stolen, and this really big family is down to 1 vehicle. And sometimes they have to make 2 trips to go places. This is where I hear about it. This is where I hear the thing, because my ears are listening to different stuff now as opposed to survival. And I felt like God wanted me to do something. But he didn't tell me to just buy him a vehicle. So me and my family got together, we prayed, and we felt like we were supposed to do a comedy show fundraiser for the family so they can get a vehicle. But I can't do a regular comedy show fundraiser because I want to be obedient. I don't just want to sacrifice. Because technically, if I did a regular fundraiser, that's me buying him a vehicle. And I want to be obedient. So we got together, we printed up these tickets, and we went to 4 of my events. And we told people about the Richardsons. And we asked them to buy tickets to a comedy show called the No Show Comedy Show. And one dude was like, when is it? Like, dude, there's no show, man. And people bought tickets. Now listen, we didn't know if this was gonna work, so we didn't tell the family nothing at all. They had no idea, but it's actually working. We told the ticket buyers, if the family gives us permission, we'll capture their story and we'll share it with you. But it's actually working, and I'm tripping. So we're praying, and we feel like the vehicle to get for this family is a Nissan NV. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but it's a nice vehicle. It can fit the whole family. We go to the dealership, and they had a Nissan NV, and it was nice. But then I noticed that they had the Nissan NV. The one with the rims and the running boards and the TV. I'm the type of person, I like to give the same way I want to receive. So we wanted the Nissan NV. Well, the dealership found out what we were doing, and they bought 40 tickets for their employees to a show that would never take place. So now, as they're working on this, I go to the family's house to capture their story. I told them I was there to capture it. Maybe they could put a fundraiser together. They still have no idea what's going on. While I'm talking to the family, I'm interviewing them, telling about these kids that they adopted and how they've been abused. And I needed a break. I said, hey, can we just take a break for a second? I remember walking over by the kitchen, and there was a picture they cut out of a magazine, and they put it on their wall, and it had been there for 2 years. This is the picture. That is a Nissan NV. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Now here's the thing. Not only do we have a vehicle for the family, we now know we have their dream vehicle. And now all I had to do was figure out a way to deliver it. Well, I do comedy. Delivery is what I do. So we all go to their house. They're all piled in to watch the video. But what we really want to do is watch them watch the video. Because in the midst of this, I'm going to sneak out, go outside, interrupt the video, and it's going to be me in front of their house, introducing them to their brand new Nissan NV. Check it. I know you're in there sitting on the couch wondering if this is actually a real live video. Well, it is. And the reason I'm in front of your house right now is because I would love it if you and your whole crew and everybody else would simply just come outside so you could see your brand new Nissan NV.
Serious?
Like it's yours when you're new. cool part is your payments are only $400 a month. So this isn't a Michael Jr. thing. This is about a family. The people y'all never met before heard y'all's story. We decided to do a comedy show fundraiser, but there actually wasn't a show. So people all over the country, my fans, different places, got together and bought tickets to a show that don't even exist. So y'all guys. I don't know how to repay anybody for doing something for you. Now you're in a position where you just need to receive. I receive. I receive. Every person in this room, every single one of you, you have a setup, but you also have a punchline to deliver. Don't let the conflicts, even today, get in the way of going to the next level so you can hear your people and deliver. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Nobody at the top, nobody up there, nothing.
Michael Jr., everybody! All right. I think it's safe to say we kicked off the second half of this day strong. We're going to keep